Just king, have a good look at the position. It is white to play and win. Those who have already decided, Ranak hasn't decided. We're doing till now then, Ranak.
Sir.
The position was here for a long time. So other than Ranak can decide, let's ask Ryan. What do you say?
Sir, I think we can do
Huh.
C3 or
Which
D3.
piece? Which piece?
King
Which-
C3.
What will you play?
Huh?
What
C3.
will, king to c3. So that's it. Pant,
C3.
king to c3.
C3.
Okay, and Arya?
Pawn to B4.
Okay. So now the other three. Please. Yes, Athar.
C3.
King to c3, is it? Ranak and Raghav, what will you do?
Wait, sir, can I change?
No, you already decided.
So,
No?
Shrenik cost the 6 and
Yes, he
5.
goes to intermediate from next week, from next month.
Who?
Shrenik. So let's focus here. Ranak and Raghav, you can think and decide what will you play here for white is the question. So, question to everybody, what about b4? Is that okay?
No, sir.
Why is it not okay?
So then the black and one person.
Yeah, if you play b4, it's a big blunder because black will just take it on percent, right? So we cannot play b4. The correct move is what most of you told. Arya forgot about on percent. Yeah? King c3. Activate your king. So most of the pawn and games you will win. Just most of the pawn and games you will. The pawn doesn't need to be blocked. It's not about blocking the pawn. It's just about activating your king. So you will win most of your pawn and games if you just activate your king to a better place. So now if black goes here, if he goes here, what will we do? What's our next move? Athar, we need to focus. Arya?
King to B4.
Yeah, you bring your king in and you get this pawn. What if he had gone to b5? Now what will you do? We still need to win it. Our king is active, but his king is also active. The reason why we,
D4.
you come to d4.
I was thinking.
Now he cannot stay here. He'll have to give way for our king. When he cannot move his pawn or king will take it. And when he moves the king, Pant.
Can even move the king in the. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Pant, what will you play for? Huh? Yeah, we just take the pawn. And then we'll also get this pawn. So we won this position because our pawns were better. They were connected. For black, the pawns were separated.
So already
That's
over.
why,
Was it
please
already
leave that,
over?
Ryan. Yes.
Was it already over?
What's already over?
The puzzle is already over.
Yeah, now we won. It's a clearly winning position. Do we need to think anything more here? You take the pawn and you win the game by promoting to queen.
Getting all this from D.
He will move, right? Your king will come, na? He will move, your king will come and you take it. If
So
he's,
what we can
if
do?
it is white's turn, you, check how. What's your move?
So pawn B4 and
What?
B4.
Ranak, what did we just see 5 minutes, 2 minutes back?
Oh yeah.
If you play pawn b4, it's a blunder.
Pawn.
Black will just take it and you'll have only one pawn to promote, which you can't
But
win
we
with.
also capture the other pawn as a king.
How can you take other pawn?
No. When black does one plus on, we
Huh.
take it to the king.
You can take with the king, but you only have one pawn left and you can't win with one pawn. It's an h pawn.
Then we can slowly get it to.
Okay, fine. So takes. I play this. How will you slowly get your pawn and promote?
Pawn wants to forward.
Okay, I go back.
Your pawn should be in the front of the pawn.
King should be in the front of the pawn. Yeah, good. That's very good understanding. Okay, I go.
My father taught me.
Okay, good. King moves now. What happened?
Pawn wants to forward.
Yeah, what else? No? I go here.
King moves.
King moves. Okay, I go
Pawn goes
here.
forward.
Okay, I go here.
King moves.
King moves.
Pawn goes forward. Pawn goes.
No, sir.
What happened? Don't want to push the pawn anymore?
Pawn goes forward.
Huh?
Draw.
Pawn goes forward. What will black do, Arya? You're not thinking about black opponent's move. It's a stalemate. You can't win if your king is not ahead of the pawn. And with h and a pawns, you can never win if opponent's king is in that area. Even if it's any other pawn, like imagine this situation. This is also, if it is black's turn, black will play this. And you can't win. To win with one pawn, your king has to be ahead of the pawn. Like in this position, if it is white's turn, white wins. If it is black's turn, black will draw. How will black draw? I'll just come in front. I won't allow the king to come in front of your pawn. If I allow white to come in front, like let's say white does this, then white wins.
Sir,
How?
but wait, sir. Can you put the king back to d5? And yeah, that was. Now the pawn can simply move.
Okay,
You
I
can
go
move
back.
up.
Yes, of course you can move up.
And
Nobody's stopping
Oh
you.
yeah, still. Yeah. Again.
King up.
Go again.
Okay, I go here.
Pawn forward.
Pawn push.
Hmm.
I go
Then
here.
we have some more.
No promotion.
Now no progress possible. You can't move the king forward. You can't do move the pawn forward. Done.
Wait, sir.
If
then
you
just
go
move
here,
the
still.
pawn back.
Yeah, this
No,
position.
no. Keep it that position only.
Which position?
And then
So
put the
yes,
pawn
sir.
back.
Mhm.
Put the king back
Yes.
to c6.
King back to c6. Here.
Yes, sir.
It's a stalemate, na? You cannot forget stalemate when you're about to finish a game. So if you're so that is why we have to understand if your king cannot come in front of the pawn, you can't win that endgame. Even if you just have one pawn, your king should come in front. Later, when you go to intermediate, we'll learn whether you have to go here or here or here. That we'll learn later. For now, you just understand if you push the pawn, it's a draw. You can't win that. So king has to always be ahead. So this position is a win for white. How do you win? After king moves, let me ask Raghav, what will you play next for white? I'm asking Raghav. Vishnu has to be quiet. What will you play for white? Decided, Raghav? You need to get your pawn forward to promote. So for that, what do? You have to think about what will you do if you have this position. If you have this, what is your next move? Kashvi, think about the position now. You have to be ready with your answer. So time to decide, Raghav, what you will play here. Let me ask Kashvi, what will you play for white?
So king b6.
King b6. Okay. Ranak?
b6.
King b6. Arya?
d7.
King d7. Atar?
d7.
Okay. Abhinav, what will you play here? Ryan, please leave the carpet alone. Abhinav. You should be ready with your answer, Abhinav.
d7.
Okay. And Ryan?
d7.
Pant?
B7.
Okay. And Vishnu?
B7.
Okay. So many of you are saying king b6. That is not the winning move. You have to go here. If you want your pawn to promote, your king has to help, right? So for that, king has to go here. Once your king comes here, it's done. Pawn push, promotes. Whatever black does doesn't matter. If king moves, doesn't matter, you push. Right? So your king has to go here and control the squares. That's how you win that position. Okay, let's go to next position.
What do you do? Sir, what
Yeah.
do you do?
Huh?
Sir, Athar was playing with the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, busy Athar or Nizar?
Atar.
What ranking? Seven. No way.
So Athar should be second place.
I am in
Mhm.
Athar should be second.
Not
Second.
second.
Second. Or Radhya should be third.
And Rani should be fourth place.
I am sixth. I overtook Aripra. Aripra is seventh. I am sixth. Praneeth is fourth.
Sir changes the rating like every month.
Abhinav is. Where did Abhinav go, Vishnu?
Well, Abhinav is 512 now. So it has to pass Abhinav.
Okay, I'm chilling. Yeah, okay then.
I thought sir changes it every month.
And Riyachana has to cross Nayan, Anvai, Ranak,
Okay.
Haripla.
This is white. Ryan, first decide properly. What is the need to think? Instantly decide. That's not the way to play chess at all. If you see a position before you make a decision, take your time to understand it. When you play also, if you play like this, you lose pieces every time. So if you want to play good chess, you need to be ready to think. You cannot raise your hand after like 1 second of looking at a position. What did I just say, Vishnu? You're sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, what is it, Vishnu?
Look to E2.
Okay, Athar was also sure. What is your move? And Ryan, you're sure?
Sir, I have two moves.
Then you have to make a decision now. How is two moves?
Okay.
You have to make one move when you play. No. You already told. This is what I'm telling you. For last question also, after making a decision, you have to change it. Then what is the use of making a decision? Meaning of making a decision means whatever happens, this is my move. I'm sure. That much surety you need to have before you make a move. So let's think others. And yes, Arya. Which piece?
Rook to E2.
Okay, Pant, what will you
Rook
do?
to E2.
Okay.
RE2.
Alright, Ryan is also saying rook e2. So is rook e2 winning, guys? Not winning. Why not, Athar?
So, cause if you play rook e2, the king can move to d6, and
Okay.
once you trade, it'll be the same position.
Okay, so those who said rook e2, Ryan, Arya, Pant, after and Vishnu, rook e2, king moves. What will you do? How are you winning? This is the problem. If you don't have an answer to that, then how will you play Mulai rook e2? 1 second, Arya, 1 second. You cannot play rook e2 without thinking what happens next. You have to expect king to go here. That is the only way for black to save his rook. So you have to calculate. That is what you do in your time. Arya is not getting a chance because you are talking when I am speaking. You have to first, how many times have I told you? When I am speaking, please don't interrupt. You will get your chance if you are calm, which you are not. So you have to learn to be calm, then you will get your chance. So others, try to see what move wins here. Is rook e2 winning? If not, is there any other move that we need to think? That's how we need to make a decision here. Is it hot? Can I increase the fan speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I feel good.
Cold. Most people are feeling hot.
Yeah, warm the t-shirt.
Has anybody found? Okay, Ryan.
Sir, F2, rook F2 knight.
Rook f2 knight? What?
No, I mean rook F2 rook.
Rook f2 rook? Just tell me rook to which square? Symbol. How will you tell a move? Rook to which square?
Rook to E3.
Okay, then what happens? What happens after that?
The king moves and the king moves out of the way, and then we can capture the E7 pawn, knight, rook.
Rook.
Yeah.
So where will the king move?
Huh?
Ryan.
King will move. Oh.
So what's the difference between
Yeah.
this and this? What happened? Why is this not winning according to you? Because king will go here. So if you understood that, then you will not be playing rook e3. Or you'll play rook e3, but you'll have to know what happens after king d6. You're not simply getting a rook. Just giving a check is not getting you a rook. King will move. Okay, let's. Anyone else decided? Yes, Pan.
After rook e2,
Huh,
then
king moves.
Then king moves. Then we can move e2 to the rook.
Rook to which square? Rook e2, king d6. Then what's the next move? Tell it calmly, no?
And then move to.
Can you move back, Ryan? He's not able to see. Rook e2, king. Rook to
e3.
e3 here. Why e3? I'll just take it.
Then I will take.
So what did you win? If you want to exchange it, you can also take there. No, that's just equal. Same thing you're asking him to take, but it's the same thing. You have to win something, na? Let's ask Arya.
Rook to E2.
Rook to e2, king d6.
Rook to D3.
Rook to d3.
Yeah.
And I move away. King c6.
Then rook to C2.
Rook to c2. I move here.
Okay. And the other rook to B2.
I go here. You're trying to checkmate me with your two rooks.
Yeah.
How will you checkmate me? There's not enough space there.
Sir, the
Checkmate like that happens when there's a clear board. 1 second, Abhinav was saying something.
Sir,
Rook e2, king moves.
rook to d3.
Rook d3, king moves.
Take the.
Exactly, take the rook.
Sir, my.
You just have to take the rook. You don't have to go for mate. There is no mate. So you have a free rook to
So
take.
my
So
answer.
after, yeah, fine, good for you, Ranak. So after rook e2, you're almost winning the rook, but not quite. So you have to calculate. Other decided it's not winning. But you should not leave this line just like that. You need to pursue it. Don't reject the move just because it's not winning instantly. Huh?
We should take the pawn.
Sir, but sir,
Don't take the pawns here. You have a way to win the rook, right?
sir,
So how do you win the rook?
but
What? Yeah.
when the rook moves to d3,
Hmm.
that time the rook can come and block
It's a
the
check.
f5.
Good, very good point. If the king moves away, you just take the rook. Not take pawn. 1 second. Not take the pawns and all. Just take the free rook. That's why we played rook d3 to give a check, make the king go away, take the rook. Now Vishnu is saying, what if he blocks? Now let's ask Ranak, how will we win this now? Looks like black has defended everything. What do you do here to win a rook? Wait, first Ranak and then. Not decided? Kashmir decided? Okay, Kashmir.
It will be exchange.
Are you getting a free rook? Are you getting an extra rook?
No.
Then it's not winning. You have to keep looking.
I know.
If you just want to exchange, you're not winning. No? We want to win a rook. Vishnu, calmness. If you're not calm, I won't ask you. Look at Abhinav. He's younger than you. Is he like shouting, I know for everything? Learn to be calm. It's not like a competition where you answer and you get a medal. We all want to learn, right? Let's ask Arya.
Rook captures rook.
Which rook captures which rook?
D3 rook captures
So
rook.
you capture this, I take back?
Then we capture the rook.
Exactly.
That's what I
As
was
simple.
saying.
Yeah, so what happened? Did I say you're wrong? No, then what's the problem? So rook takes rook, king takes, and then you take the rook. You still win the rook, right? Now I'm going to show you a very interesting position from the end of the game. 1 second.
Whose game?
Not end of anybody's game. End of the game as an end game, like the last stage of the game.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I have water?
Yeah, 1 second. Huh?
Sir, look, put that.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
What happened?
Sir, he's accusing me for doing this.
How else will that fall according
I
to you?
didn't do it.
Okay. You guys can think about this position. This is a very tough question. It is white to play and win. Adar can come here. I'll give Adar, right? Wanted to say.
Sir, how many moves?
The number of moves don't matter. You have to find the
Sir,
right
who's
way.
move?
It's white to play in all the questions. Yeah. Hello, Andrew and Abraham. Why are you guys so late? It's 20 minutes since the start of the class. You can have a seat here now.
So I have a question.
Yes.
What was the recent move before this?
The recent move was moving the king out of the check. King here. Arya, I'm asking everyone. No need to raise hand now. First, let everybody think about the position.
So you can see a house on here.
Really? Which block?
4803, sir.
Oh, okay.
So amongst our road, there's just an extremely dark one. That's mine.
Oh, okay. So, how many of you have decided? 2 people. Let's start with Ryan this time. Yeah, sure, please.
Sir, I think.
1 second, I'll just come. I'll give order. Okay, you have order. Okay. Yes,
Sir,
Ryan, you say.
RH2
Rook?
to rook H2.
Rook to which square? Just tell me where to move, not from address. Just
E2.
to. Rook to E2. What do you expect black to do after that, Ryan? Always think. I'm Ryan. Man. Always think about what happens after you move. Don't just play move thinking done. Game over. After you move, what happens? Are you winning anything?
F2.
No, after rook E2, what happens?
E3 king will capture our rook sitting
You can
on
just say
F2.
king takes rook. Yeah,
Yeah.
king will take the rook. So it's a blunder. That is why it's
That's
always
what I
important.
do.
You have one chance to make. You can't make 2 moves in one go. Can you in chess? So that is why you need to make a decision properly. So your move was a blunder because we didn't think about what happens next. So that is why when you're thinking about a move, always think what happens after I play the move. What will my opponent do? Arya, what is your decision?
Rook to F2.
Rook to F2. Who took his seat? Please. Okay. Fine. You can have a seat. We're anyway going to start the class soon. Okay. Yes, Arya. Rook to?
F2.
Which rook? The F rook or the
H2 rook.
H rook? So why do you say it is winning? Arya.
Not exactly winning anything. It supports our rook, and if he moves it, means if you that you only.
Are you threatening anything?
No.
Then how are you winning?
Why is supporting my rook? Why is supporting my rook?
What is the question? Is it white to play and support this rook? That's a question, is it?
No.
Then why are we raising hand unnecessarily? White to play and win. That's a question, na?
Is one movement?
1 move or 10 moves, white to play and win. Is your move winning? Then you haven't even understood the question. So everyone is thinking why? To find the way to win here. Not just to save your rook. That's not the aim. Let's ask Atarv.
Okay, so you move the rook to the h rook to f2.
Rook h rook to f2. Are you threatening anything?
Yes.
What are you threatening?
Checkmate.
What move are you threatening?
So then when black
Not forget about black. What are you threatening? What are you planning to play?
threatening rook checkmate.
Which move? Which move? Rook where?
Rook
The 2 rook or the 4 rook? Which one?
the 2.
Yeah, so you're threatening this checkmate, right? So what will your opponent do, Atar? What do you think your black player will do?
I think he'd move his queen.
Where? Think about the move. Think about what is best for the opponent. Calculation means expecting opponent's best move.
Maybe
Queen to
Queen to b8. Then allowing you to give checkmate. That's what your opponent will do, is
queen
it?
to queen
What
to
when you calculate? One second. When you calculate opponent's best move, not his worst move, then there's no point of calculating.
queen would
Yeah.
move to h1.
Yeah, Queen h1 checkmate. That's what opponent will do. So Rook f2 will also be a blunder. You have to expect opponent's best move. He's about to give checkmate to you. So not only do you have to stop that, you have to find a way to win from here. Let's see who can find out the way to win from here. Yes, Ranak?
f4 rook to f2.
Ranak, what was the threat made by black?
Wait.
You have to do some thinking yourself. You're not even thinking about opponent's last threat. 1 second. Kashvi?
So h2 rook to a2.
Queen takes rook.
And then after that, I don't know how to install the checkmate.
There's no checkmate. You're not winning there. You lost a rook for free. It's not about how will you give checkmate with 1 rook. Opponent has a queen, so he is winning. So don't give away your piece for free without any reason. Then we cannot give checkmate. We are losing. They are winning. So we have to find a way to get a winning position from here. Vishnu.
So we move on king to f1.
King to f1. I just take your rook. Free rook.
Oh,
So there is a checkmate threat and your rook is hanging.
oh, so the
So
rook to f1.
rook to f1. Checkmate. Support for what? The threat is this. King doesn't need any support. The queen a1 is checkmate.
Sir, rook to e2.
Rook to e2 and what will your opponent do?
Take the rook.
King takes rook here. So you lost a rook for free.
So what that?
That's a losing position, na? Okay, so this is a very tough question. That's why nobody found the answer. You know. Yeah, yes, Vishnu.
Rook to d2.
Rook to d2.
That rook.
King takes rook.
Ah.
You're not even understanding the threat here. You're seeing one threat, forgetting the other one. So try to think of everything. There are 2 threats that black is making. He's taking your rook. That's one threat. He's also threatening checkmate on a1. So from a position that looks lost, we have to find a win, which is very unlikely here. But there is a move that does that. The move is rook to a4. Then you haven't understood it. So there's no point thinking. Yes, so you have to think about how is it winning. Now try to find out. Why is... Now be quiet please. See how it wins. What happens now? Why is it winning for white? Try to calculate what happens now. It changes. That's why it's the correct move. So try to find out why is it winning. If you keep saying it doesn't change, then you won't understand the move. Yes, Arya. Why is it winning?
Rook to h3.
So black will just do nothing. What is black's move? After queen takes rook, you're saying, na?
Yeah, then we can move on.
Okay, 1 second. So queen takes rook. You're playing. What will white play?
Rook to h3.
Rook to h3. I move my king. What did you get? How are you winning? Wait. When one person is answering, don't take his answer and then say I know.
Then rook to d2.
From x3 you'll go to d2, is it? That's magic. Calculate properly. Okay, let's think properly. Queen will take the rook. Then white has a way to win from here. We are giving up a rook. That's like what Kashmi did. She gave rook h2. But there is a reason for this. White has a way to win this. How can white win? Let's see who can find out.
Sir, now rook to e2. Now.
Ranak, when you say a move, try to think about whether it is winning or not. You're like guessing. There's no use of playing like that. Think about your move. Be sure about your move. Otherwise, continue thinking. Right now, opponent has a queen. We have only a rook. So it is a winning position for opponent. But we have got a move or 2 moves that win. How can we win from here? Let's think about it. You get only one chance. Yes, Vishnu, what did you decide?
Rook D2.
Rook?
E2.
E2. I move the king. What did you win?
Sir, what
Your opponent has a queen. You have a rook. You're going to win just by giving a check. So Vishnu loses chance. Athar, if you're not calm, I won't ask you. So let everyone think. If you're calm, I'll again come to you. So please be patient. So there is a way for white to win. How can white do that is the question. So if you look really hard, you will find it. It's not difficult. This is just 2-move calculation, nothing more. It's not difficult, it's not easy. It's kind of in the middle if you think properly. Athar,
rook to h3.
I move the king.
Then rook to h4.
Exactly.
Then you can take the
That's it. So rook h3, king has to move away,
Yes, sir.
and rook h4. That's why we gave up the rook. Because we're getting the queen with this.
and his only piece.
Yeah, and you're up a rook, and you should be able to win this. Yeah? How many of you know how to give checkmate with the rook? Anybody who knows?
King and rook are good.
That's what I'm asking. Does anybody know how to give checkmate with the rook and king?
Push the king to the
How many of you know? How many of you know the checkmate? Vishnu knows. Okay, so
Sir, I
Vishnu,
know rook
please come forward.
Actually, won't actually.
Yeah. Then what is this? Then you're lying about it, na? We have to first learn to accept where we are. If you don't know and you simply say, I know, then what's the use? That's why you need to be in the learning mindset, not in the show-off mindset. So nobody here knows how to give checkmate with the rook, right? Do you know, Ryan?
Sir, I know rook roller, like with two.
That's with 2 rooks. That's not what we're talking about, are we? You have 1 rook and a king. So we have to know how to win with this. So let's understand this. So let's say black makes a move. What was Andrew saying? What was the plan?
Push the king to the ends.
Yeah, you want to push the king to one of the 4 edges. You can't checkmate him here. Ranak, please wash your hands and come.
No,
You,
I was here.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to push this king either here, or here. You can't checkmate him in the center. That's not possible. Even with 2 rooks, when I'm explaining, please wait. Even with 2 rooks, you got to push him to one of the last lines, right? So with 1 rook, you got to push him to the last line. So what he's saying is right. So first we have to save our rook. So let's say we go here. Yeah. Let's say king moves here. So which side should we push him? Should we push him to top left, top right, bottom right, or bottom left? Which is easy? Yeah, here, right? Because he's already there.
Yeah.
So you got to push him to this side. Yeah. So he can't go this way. Rook is stopping him. You need to get your king into the act. If you play the rook check, the king will escape. That's what we don't want. Rook stays there. So we bring the king. Let's say he goes here. How do we continue? Andrew, what's our next step?
Move the king further, sir.
To what square?
Sir, to d3.
King to d3. Good. We got to bring our king and rook closer. I go here. Who can tell me the next move? Yes, Ryan?
Sir, rook to b3. I mean b4.
Rook to b4. Is that correct?
Yes.
What do you say, Adar? Why is it not right?
No, sir. Then the king can go into the C rank.
Yeah, we don't want him to go this way.
Yes, sir.
So if you go here,
Push the rook to C4.
yeah, restrict the king, not give check. If you give check, the king escapes, kind of, through this way. It's a very narrow path, but he'll still go there. So it's better to play rook to c4. Restrict.
As well.
Yeah, we are restricting him from going up or this side. Simple. Now he goes here. This is the move that most people do not know. That's why we are not able to give the checkmate. What do we do here? Can anyone find out? White should play. Yes, Vishnu.
King to d4.
King to d4, correct? We can't get a rook closer. It's very tempting to give a check, but it doesn't help us. King will go out. You can't do any other check. If you go away, king will take a rook. So you have to make a waiting move with the king, and then he will have to move, right? Then you continue the same process. Continue going closer. Abhinav, what is the next move for white? Our aim is to go closer and closer with the rook and the king. So what to do? Abhinav. Yes, Abhinav. You won't know. You don't know what to make any move.
Sir,
What will you do if you're white? Okay, Andrew.
Sir, I have one question. So in the previous move, what happens if the king moves to the left?
Then we again get closer with the king. Same thing. We get closer either way. So you go in here.
So then we have to move the rook to
Huh.
C3.
Yeah, exactly. We get the rook closer. Get the rook closer or get the king closer. That's
I
it.
was telling Rooks.
Okay. It's not a competition. There's no to say I did this, I am gonna tell this, I know the answer. No, there's no need of that. If you know, good for you. So king went to a2. What's the next step? Let's ask Arya. How do we continue this, Arya?
King to c4.
King to c4, correct. We get the king closer. He comes here. Yes, Ryan.
I thought you were gonna move it to the
I expect opponent's best move always. So who can tell me the move here? Abraham, if you are white, what will you do? Abraham, first, Ryan, please sit properly. Let Abraham. Yeah.
So,
Yes. Rook where? Rook to b3. What do you think of that, Ryan?
B3.
b3. So where will the black king move, Ryan and Abraham?
So most likely the black king will move to either C1 sir.
c2 is better, no? Why would he go back? So
Why would he go
okay,
back?
fine. c1 or c2. And now are you happy?
No.
Then why did you play the move?
Disappointed.
That is why before you make the move, you need to decide if it's good or bad, not after.
So can I
So where was the rook? Here, right?
yeah.
So let's ask Pant. What do you say? Before you make the move, think about whether you will be happy after the move or not. Okay, Vishnu.
Sir, king to b4.
Exactly.
That's what I
Just get the king around here. There's no need to run away. Just stay in the surroundings. You can't get the rook anywhere closer. So just get the king
I was
closer.
going to say.
Yeah, of course you were.
I was going to
Okay.
say d.
Okay.
d4.
Okay. Now what will we do here for white? Now we're getting closer to the finish. What's the next move? Athar? How do we continue this?
No, it's a king to whatever b3.
Yeah, you get the king closer. King moves. What's the next move? Everyone, you can tell together. Yeah.
King
Rook
to
to
c1.
Yeah. You checkmate the opponent. That's it. So you basically push the king to the last line. Just like when you do it with the queen, same thing. You push the king to the last line and then you surround him
So
with
this is
your.
actually the same concept with rook ruler, but that is two rooks and the king is like on the side. But here, this is with one rook and one king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With rook, you just
So
cover
it's just
lines.
the same concept.
Not exactly. Okay, you could say that, but there you're covering lines.
Yeah.
Here there's no line concept. You're just pushing.
Kind of the
You're
same.
just pushing him. But yes.
Our objective in rook ruler is to get the king to an edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the edge, and here it's not just you have to push him to the extreme edge.
Yeah.
In the rook roller, you don't need to go in here. He can be anywhere on the line,
Yeah.
and you can still checkmate him. So yeah. So next time when somebody asks you, do you know how to give a checkmate with rook? Don't be like Arya and say, rook. How can you give checkmate with rook? You have to tell, I know how to give checkmate with rook. Yeah. Okay.